Hey, what's up everybody? It's your boy Chris, and today I'm going to be talking about GameStop and the recent announcement that they'll be closing over 200 of their stores worldwide due to decline in sales, and GameStop is losing market share to digital formats like Steam and Origin, and this is causing GameStop to scale back its operations and close a lot of its stores. Now, I've seen people on social media comment on these news articles that are shared on Facebook, and a lot of people do not like GameStop for a variety of reasons. But the main bulk of the reasons why they don't like GameStop or whatever is because they see GameStop as a company that takes advantage of people and rips people off. And when it comes to that point, I personally believe that people have a lot of misconceptions about GameStop and business or businesses as a whole, because people are upset that GameStop doesn't offer them, let's say for instance, you just bought a brand new $60 game and GameStop will probably give you like $25 for it, right? So a little bit less than half of what you paid for it. And people are like, why shouldn't we get like 50 bucks back for that trade-in? Well, the reason that you don't get 50 bucks back for that trade-in is because they have to make a profit in order to continue as a business. And when GameStop buys back a game from you, they're marking that off as a loss until they sell it later on, if they sell it, and that puts their company at risk. So when people bring in, you know, a duffel bag of games that are like 5 or 10 years old. I know, isn't that right, Carrie?
It's sad, man.
It's sad, isn't it? It's sad. Okay, like Donald Trump. But nah. And when they bring in a duffel bag of video games that came out like 5 years ago, and then they want, you know, 10, 20, 30 bucks per video game, well, that's just not happening. They can probably give you like, you know, 3, 4, 5 bucks for each one. And another issue is that when they buy all these games, if they don't sell, then they just sit on the shelf and they take up space. So that's why they don't offer people, you know, the same amount of money that you might get if you just sell it to someone on Craigslist. Like, I've never sold video games to GameStop or any other video, or, you know, like a video game store that does that, because I know that if I go on Craigslist, you know, put in the game on Craigslist or whatever, and basically sell it for about 10 to 20 bucks more than what GameStop would give me, but then it would also be cheaper than what, you know, you could buy it used for, and you know, sit somewhere, or the price will sit somewhere around the midpoint, and then you sell the game with no problem. But a lot of people are just expecting a company that runs off of, you know, like basically they make their money off of used games, to just give them almost all their money back for a game, and then also it's just like I don't get it. It's really that stupid to me, man. And a lot of people were saying, like, you know, they hope they close. Well, these people, there's people that work there who that was their job, and now they're going to be unemployed, more than likely, unless they transfer to another store. But, you know, these people, they worked at GameStop. They provided you with a service, which is video games, and now they're going to have to find another job, which is very, very stressful, and I would not wish that on anyone. And I feel sorry for the workers who got laid off. But, you know, when it comes to GameStop, people just need to get that misconception out their head that, you know, GameStop is going to give you a ton of money for your used games. It's just, it doesn't work like that. You know, if you want to trade in your games, you might, honestly, I would say a reasonable amount of money that you can expect back from a video game reseller would be like 30% of what they would sell it for. I think that would be reasonable. And then also, when they buy these games back, if they don't sell, game prices go down over time. Like, you can literally wait 4 or 5 months, and some video games prices will be cut in half. So why would they buy back a game that they know is not going to be as popular in 5 months, and the price is going to be cut in half? Like Resident Evil 7, I think it is, like the newest Resident Evil video game. I've literally seen it on sale for like $30 on Amazon. Yeah, so that game literally just came out like a month or so, like what, 2 months ago it came out. And that's all I really have to say. I know I ranted a little bit about this, but it's just so freaking annoying when I see people constantly, attack GameStop and say that they rip people off. And it's like, dude, if you want to get, a certain amount of money back for a video game, then just sell it on fucking Craigslist, bro. It's not that hard. It's really not that freaking hard. Like, that's what I did when I was a kid. Now that I have, the means to just buy video games, and if I want to buy them, I just buy them. I don't sell them no more. But, when I was in high school, I used to sell my video games to get other video games. Now I don't need to do that. But if you want to sell your video games, then you probably shouldn't go to GameStop. You should probably go on Craigslist. But that doesn't mean that they're a bad company. It's just the way the resale works is just not a smart idea for the person trying to sell their game. So that's all I have to say. Thanks for watching. Subscribe, like, comment, have a nice day. Peace.